How's Mama doing?
She's doing good. Backing us up. Uh-oh, I think she's gonna hit the docks.
We are in Wabasha today, and we're gonna go see if we can find some panfish, maybe some smallmouth, largemouth. We're gonna fish with worms and with minnows, and of course snacks. How many fish do you think we're gonna catch today?
100.
Oh boy.
No! Don't let it escape! Is it a keeper?
It's a keeper. Oh, and here's another one. Oh, it's another big perch.
Whoa!
Oh man, on some good jumbos today. Nice job here. Whip them in.
Oh, I'm trying.
Oh god.
Huge!
Hers is bigger. That's a big one. So we are on the bottom end of Lake Pepin. There's Wisconsin, there's Minnesota. Camp Lycopolis is over there. And we're in a big, flat, shallow area, scanning with our side imaging, looking for clumps of weeds with fish dotted in and around them. We're just kind of driving slow, eating snacks, looking for weeds and fish. Hopefully we find something. Okay, so we found what looks like a pod of fish. Could be any number of species. Drum, panfish, who knows. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our cursor and we're gonna make a big box around that. So we're gonna put a waypoint there, come over here, put a waypoint here, go up, waypoint, make a waypoint, and then that's gonna give us an area that we're gonna fish. Here we go. Elliot's hooked up.
Keep going,
You got a fighter?
Great. No, it's not a fighter.
Oh, it's a fighter.
What is it? No, I got something!
It's a sheephead.
You did it!
Nice job, Elliot. Yeah, bud.
Dad, I caught one!
Yes.
Hold the sheephead!
All right, here we go.
Now I hold the sheephead. But how can I hold the sheephead? Oh, that's a big sheephead, Elliot!
Whoa.
I got it. I got it. Job, Elliot.
Put some line out.
Why? Hey, I'm gonna get that out of you.
Oh man, on some good jumbos today. Okay. Nice job, dear. Let me put that back on there. Oh, Melanie, go.
Oh gosh.
Leave a little line out, lift it in.
That's a big
Oh, that's a sheephead. All right, we won't lift that one in.
Oh my gosh, I caught a sheephead, the biggest one of the day.
Nice job.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
Does it have teeth?
No.
Good. I want a picture with the biggest fish.
There you go. Oh.
That's the middle. Another sheephead.
No.
White bass.
No. What is it? What is it?
Moon eye.
We got a moon eye.
Mommy.
It's a good one.
Whoa.
Another keeper perch.
Oh.
Good job.
Oh, don't let it dangle off. Careful, Daddy. It didn't even get the worm.
Yay, it didn't get the worm.
Oh, good cast.
I think there's 9 in the box. How many can we
Nice.
get? Elliot, come here. Elliot, come here. It's almost time to reel, maybe. Looks like it's going.
Oh.
Yep,
Yes.
reel it in.
Dad, are we behind on push-ups?
We're not doing push-ups today.
Okay.
Dad had a suspicion that we were going to catch a bunch. And
We
Dad
have 13 so far.
Dad did well, not too many. Dad did a lot of push-ups last time too.
So did I. To that side. Jeez. Okay, I've turned this thingy on. Please, Mama.
What?
Daddy, can I turn this on?
Okay. We found a little wad of fish in the middle of nowhere, around at the bottom of Lake Pepin. We used side imaging to find marks, and we made a group of waypoints, a square of waypoints. And then we got upwind of it, spot locked, and then are throwing our bobbers out the back of the boat to school of panfish. So we've got perch and bluegill, got a walleye, smallmouth, handful of sheephead, and we're just using a real simple slip bobber rig. And slip bobbers are a great way to adjust your presentations as you go. Maybe the fish are feeding mid-water column, maybe they're right on the bottom. And we have 4 fish poles out with our kids today, and all of those are at a little different depth, so we're kind of covering a little bit of the water column as we go. So a couple important details about bobber fishing for panfish. So here is just a piece of a worm, and it's only about 1.5 inches long. And that hook, I don't have this gobbed on here like crazy. You don't want to gob and gob and gob and cover up your hook gap, the distance between the hook point and the shaft. You don't want to cover that up too much. You want that to be exposed. That's kind of the magic of any hook. You want exposure between the point and the shaft. So I just hook it a couple times, and often I'll just hook it once. And the fish will come up and eat it, and then the first thing to come out of its mouth is the hook as it works into it. And so there's a lot of exposure there. Another tip when you're fishing panfish all day is you've got, in this case, we have 2 dozen worms that we got from the bait shop. And it's hard to always use the same worm that you pulled the first chunk of worm off of. So a tip for fishing worms all day and longevity in your refrigerator at home is you've got the head of the night crawler right there, it's darker, and then you've got the tail, which is lighter. If you pinch from the tail, always work your way from the tail to the head as you go. So, oh, is that a fish? We got a fish on. What do we got? Oh, looks like a moon eye. It's running.
Yes.
It's running.
I'm holding the moon.
Melanie, there's one on this one. Come back here. Grab that one. Keep it in the water. Oh, nothing? Okay. If you work from the tail to the head, you can go through like half of the worm before the worm dies. If you clip the head off right away, the rest of the worm is going to die. And that's not a big deal if you use it up, but you don't want that worm dying in your container and getting the rest of the worms all funky. Okay, let's unhook this moon eye. Oh, nice job. These are just beautiful fish. Look at that. Hey, you want to record?
Sure. No, not
Thanks,
that way.
Melanie.
Moon eye.
Oh,
The prettiest fish.
these guys usually commit and get it pretty deep. Flip them in.
Well, I'm trying.
Oh, God.
It's huge.
Yours is bigger.
Perch I've ever seen.
That's a big one. Okay. All right. We fished for about 2 hours on a Saturday afternoon in the summer, and we got the whole place to ourselves. Look at this. Not another boat around. It's one of the great things about the river, Lake Pepin especially. There's miles and miles and miles of fertile water, and with a little bit of work with your electronics, or even if you don't have electronics, just go out, put your bobbers down for a little bit, pull them up. If you don't catch anything, move, keep going, cast, whatever you want to do. We got 2 hours of a little panfish mission, and look at that action.
And the biggest fish we caught, the biggest one that we keep was that one.
Yeah, we got a bonus walleye in there. We got enough for a few meals or a big fish fry.
This is the shark.
Now we're gonna go play on the sand. Which one?
I catch this.
Which one did you catch?
This one.
You got that one?
Yes.
Good job.